Welcome to Shezzy's Digestive Harmony. I'm your host, Cherie Segal, General Wellness and Gut Health Coach. Curious on how to improve your digestion or your general wellness? Send your queries or questions to Wellness Coach by Cherie Segal at outlook.com, or you can find me on Instagram at Wellness by CS. I'm here to lend an ear and offer guidance to better your health. So grab your favorite drink and sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Shezzy's Digestive Harmony. I'm your host, Cherie Segal, your gut health coach and wellness guide. Today, I'm diving into how to stay active in the colder months and how doing so supports your gut health, and how, winter tends to slow us down, but with few intentional tweaks, we can keep our bodies and our guts thriving. So let's warm up with some simple truths about the movement matters and why it does, and especially when it's chilly out. So when the temperature drops, our activity levels often drop too. Less sunlight, colder mornings, and heavier foods can all influence how we feel and how our digestive system works. During winter, many people experience sluggish digestion. This includes like constipation, lower mood, which is tied to gut health, and a natural craving for our comfort foods, often higher in sugar and not so good fats and processed stuff. But here's the thing, your gut doesn't hibernate because it's cold outside. Even if we're moving less, bundled up in our blankets, our craving more time indoors, it becomes greater, and our digestive system still needs rhythm and movement to function well. One of the key things your gut relies on is something called peristalsis. And these are gentle wave-like contractions that move food through the digestive tract. And think of it like a conveyor belt for your digestion, like the ones you get your sushi train, the conveyor belt, or you get your luggage at the airport off. So when we're sedentary, especially for long periods, that conveyor belt slows down. This can lead to bloating, gas, constipation, and a sluggish feeling overall. Regular physical activity, no matter how light, can stimulate peristalsis. And I did a reel and a content the other week about non-thermogenic activity. So even anything like housework or moving around the house after you eat, it stimulates your digestion and helps burn. You're still burning food off and things, it's good for you. You know, you might notice a walk after dinner as well. It actually helps ease a heavy feeling or even get things moving the next morning. So that's why it's important to move. And I realize that if you move 10 minutes a day after each meal and you're eating 3 meals a day, that's 30 minutes a day, guys. So you don't have to do 30 minutes all at once. You can split it up if you're a very busy person. So there's an idea. But it doesn't stop there, so movement also plays a powerful role in regulating stress hormones. Exercise lowers cortisol levels. So high cortisol from chronic stress can negatively impact your gut lining and microbiome, and even contribute to leaky gut and inflammation. And also you tend to put more belly weight on. And also you can have like a dowager's hump, which is at the back of your neck. High cortisol level causes all of that. So, we need to be mindful and do the breath work and things like that too. So not only, movement not only helps, with stress, but it supports immune function too. So about 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. So gentle movement improves circulation, lymphatic drainage, and immune cell activity, all of which help the gut respond better to bugs and seasonal illnesses. Feeding good bacteria, it's so good. And studies show that regular movement actually changes the composition of your gut microbiome for the better. So active people tend to have more diverse and resilient gut bacteria, which are linked to better digestion, mood regulation, and even metabolic health. So even if you're not up for a full workout, just a bit of movement every day keeps your gut happy, resilient, and active, even when the weather isn't. So let's look at simple movements to support your gut. I want to talk solutions. So you don't need to do a full-on workout to benefit your gut. Here's a few low effort but high impact ways to improve, your movement and do more movement during winter. Indoor stretching or yoga. Just 10 minutes of light stretching or yoga at home can support digestion, especially twists and forward folds. Brisk walking. Layer up and walk outside if it's safe, not like a blizzard or raining heavy. Even 15 to 20 minutes helps, get your digestive system moving and boost your mood. Dance in your kitchen, move around. Do some movement, play your favorite song and move. It gets a lymphatic system going and lifts your spirits too and makes you feel fab. Breath work and movement. So combining deep belly breathing and gentle movement to stimulate the vagus nerve, which connects to the gut. Pro tip, aim to move your body within 30 to 60 minutes after a meal to support digestion naturally. You can do it 10 to 15 minutes just by getting up, washing up, as I said, and the non-thermogenic, activity, it actually helps. And if you're trying to lose fat off your body or lose a few pounds off your body, to keep a healthy weight, that's the way to do it. Movement is key as well. So let's look at nourishing the gut during the cold months. So movement goes hand in hand with nourishment, especially in the colder months. When it's chilly, our bodies naturally crave warmth and comfort, but instead turning to ultra-processed comfort foods. Winter is the perfect time to embrace gut-loving, healing meals that nourish from the inside out. And let's look at and break down some simple warming foods that support digestion, overall gut health. Bone broth and healing soups. I can't talk about bone broth enough. It is the gold of soups. And you only need 3 ingredients, 3 or 4. If you want to chuck veggies in, it's great. But bone broth is really rich in collagen, gelatin, and amino acids like glutamine, which help to strengthen the gut lining, especially important if you struggle with leaky gut or inflammation. It actually helps your skin and helps make your skin glow and your hair, skin, and nails. It's great. Add in a prebiotic-rich veggie like leek, garlic, and onions, which feed the good bacteria in your microbiome. Soups are really easy to digest. They're hydrating and can be loaded with healing herbs and seasonal veggies. Soups are fantastic also for electrolytes as well. Fermented foods. Winter is often when our microbiome diversity dips due to lower fresh food intake. Adding just a spoonful or 2 of sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, or kefir can introduce beneficial bacteria and support the balance of your gut flora. These foods also help enhance digestion, especially when paired with heavier winter meals. Herbal teas, and don't underestimate the power of a warm mug of tea. Herbs like ginger stimulate digestion and circulation. Peppermint helps with bloating and cramps, and fennel eases gas and supports smoother bowel movements. Herbal teas are also a sneaky way to stay hydrated when you're not naturally reaching for cold water. I mean, not all of us like to drink cold water, so tepid or warm water is good too. Slow cooked meals. So winter is the best season for stews, casseroles, and one pot meals, and for good reason. These dishes are often cooked slow and low, which makes them easier to digest and more nutrient dense. Think of dishes like lamb stew, with root veggies, lentil curries, dal, chicken and veggie casseroles, curries. They're warming, grounding, and gut soothing. And don't forget hydration, guys. Drink, drink, drink. It's easy to overlook water intake when it's cold, but digestion still relies heavily on adequate hydration. So, because our body's made up of 80% water as well, we need to drink a lot. And that helps with the breakdown and movement of food through the gut. It actually does. So, if plain water doesn't appeal, go with like some lemon water, cucumber water, herbal infusions. You can buy organic fruit teas at Coles or Woolies, even coconut water for a bit of natural electrolyte support. So remember, movement gets things flowing, but it's the nourishing, warming meals that help your gut truly feel supported and settled during winter. So pair the two and your digestive system will thank you. So if winter has you feeling sluggish, remember, gentle movement, warm foods, and gut-loving habits are all your seasonal allies. Your gut loves rhythm, warmth, and flow, and even more so during the chilly months. And I want to thank you guys for joining me in another episode of Sheshi's Digestive Harmony. Don't forget to follow or share this episode if it resonated with you or you know a friend. And tag me in Instagram. It's at Wellness by CS. If you go for that winter walk or make a gut-friendly stew or start making steps to a healthier gut as well, stay warm, stay nourished, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.